E aí galera, tranquilos? Sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo do Brian Jordan. E hoje galera, eu estou trazendo vocês a mais um vídeo do Genshin Impact. E hoje vocês me acompanham a mais uma história aqui do game, que vai ser a história do evento, o confronto Clink-Clank. E gente, esse evento está sendo bem divertido, é um evento muito legal de se jogar aqui na região de Notcry. E também é um evento que está contando muita coisa de um pouquinho mais de profundidade, da personalidade da Aino. Pra quem vocês não sabem, a Aino é uma personagem de 4 estrelas, e a maior parte desses personagens não recebe muito destaque, ou sequer recebe as suas próprias quests, que contam suas próprias histórias. E é por isso que a Royalverse meio que bota suas histórias nos eventos limitados.
Hello. I appreciate you looking after Aino these past few days.
Oh, it was nothing. A promise is a promise, right? Anyway, is Yehoda here? She probably has a bunch of new clues for us.
Let me After I got back from the Frost Moon Scions, I started doing some digging into that merchant, Asako. The fact that he outright tried to buy Aino's bot definitely makes him suspicious. Even after asking around my boss's circle, I couldn't find any evidence that connects him to this mess. Out of all the merchants we met, he has the cleanest record. I checked all the other merchants too, but the trail came up cold each time. Most of them didn't even know about our trip to the Frost Moon Scions. Whoever's behind this thing is extremely clever. Covered their tracks perfectly. Tracking down a person like that is gonna take a lot more than 2.
So, you're saying...
Summarizing intel. Condensing main points. Conclusion. Over the past 2 days, Yehoda has found no useful information.
Did you have to make it sound so pathetic? Oh, how am I gonna explain this to the kid?
So, there's really nothing we can do?
I mean, short of rounding up those merchants, interrogating them, and searching their private warehouses for ourselves? Nope.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
That wasn't a suggestion. These aren't the type of people you mess with on a whim. Oh, I'd turn all of Nodcry upside down searching before I went after a man like Asako.
Turning all of Notcry upside down. That is indeed Aino's backup plan.
Okay, well, I wasn't serious about that suggestion either.
If that is what Aino decides to do in the end, then
I've been thinking things over a lot since I got back. And the truth is, I can see why Clink-Clank's technology is being targeted by those chumps. But that means any of my bots could be next, including Inefa. If we don't get Clink-Clank back, if we don't show them we're not an easy target, then there's nothing stopping them from coming after the rest of my robo-friends. So, even if I really do have to turn all of Notcry upside down, I will save Clink-Clank, no matter what it takes. Oh, I know. You said Asako was the biggest suspect, right? Let's start with him then.
someone sent a letter. It appears to be for you, traveler.
Really? Let's take a look. Huh. Paimon would recognize that tone anywhere. It's her, isn't it? Seems like she has a way to help us. Dory services are usually a bit more complicated than that.
Ah, I've heard of her. She's got quite a unique reputation around Nodcry.
Alright, I'm down with that. You're in charge of the workshop, Inefa. This time, we'll get Clink-Clank back for sure.
Very well. Please continue to look out for Aino in my stead.
Oh, you're coming too, Yehoda? Huh. You care too much about Aino to let this go, huh?
more like you're not the only one who's got a stupid robot asking you for favors.
E pelo que parece, aquele NPC que conversamos no segundo dia, ele tá por trás disso do robozinho da Aino. E pelo que parece, mesmo sendo uma das coisas mais pequenas da criação da Aino, é mais do que suficiente para ser transformado numa arma de destruição em massa. Não é à toa que só de os caras ver um dos robôs da Aino com o poder da Kuvak, ia ser mais do que suficiente para meio que fazer todo mundo ir atrás do robô da Aino para querer tirar essa energia da Kuvak para poder vender, ganhar uma fortuna. Mas é assim a região de Northcry. Como não tem governantes para tomar ordem, como o Arconte, por exemplo, pois a Colombina ela não comanda nenhuma parte da região de Northcry, ela simplesmente deixou tudo nas mãos dos próprios humanos, então é por isso que os caras fazem o que quiser sem qualquer consequência. É desse jeito da região de Northcry. Mas isso não significa que a região não tenha regras. Não é como se a região de Northcry fosse uma terra sem lei. Toda terra, mesmo sem regras, também tem leis.
Looks like that old man isn't here this time.
Ah, look what the cat dragged in. Traveler, Paimon, I see you got my letter.
Dory! So it was you!
My assistant told me about your little visit 2 days ago. Rumor has it, some terrible thief broke into the Crumbkake craft shop and ran off with one of Miss Aino's most treasured companions.
Yes, that's exactly right!
You must know how much I value you as a customer, Traveler. So, I thought, if you set out to help Miss Aino, I should do my part too. I did some digging, and I do believe I've come up with the perfect plan. There are too many merchants targeting that bot to root out the thief by going after them one by one. So, how about approaching this from a different angle? Maybe the question we should be asking isn't who stole the bot, but where the thief took it in the first place.
Huh. She has a point.
And lucky for you, I happen to know just the expert to help us out. She's been working smuggling cases for years. If you need to track down stolen merchandise, she's your gal. Of course, a professional of her caliber demands quite a high retainer. But not to worry, I can offer you a 20% discount. How about this? You give me the funds in advance, discount applied of course, and I'll contact the expert. See if we can't bring that price down a little. I'm all about client convenience, as I'm sure you all know. And if she sympathizes with our cause and ups the discount, we'll call the difference a little something for my trouble. Sound good? 20% off would be
800,000? Oh, can't you go any lower?
If only I could. But there has to be room for me to take a cut now, doesn't there?
800,000 more is worth it if it means we get Crumbklank back. It's fine, I'll cover it.
Splendid! I'll contact the expert right away.
Well, if you're okay with it, I know. And the sooner we talk to this expert, the better.
Great news! The expert is already in the area! I hope you have a productive conversation.
Wait, a Melusine? Trevor? Paimon, I've heard so much about you, but I didn't expect Notcry to be the place we'd meet. I'm Sadil.
So, the expert is a Melusine? I've heard about these creatures before. They have special senses, right? They can pick up on things humans would never even notice.
Really? That sounds amazing!
With her help, we'll get leads on Crumbklank for sure. Oh, I guess the price of the retainer was worth it after all.
There's something you should know about Dory. Retainer? What retainer? The Traveler is a hero to the Melusines,
It's an honor to help her out. I would never ask for even a single mora in return.
Oh, wow! I didn't realize this expert idolized you so much, Traveler. Well, since she won't accept payment, I suppose there's no choice but for the entire 800,000 to go to me. As always, I appreciate your patronage. Although, I guess this turn of events is all thanks to your past heroics. In that case, I'll give you a generous 50% off the next time we do business.
And the swindler claims another victim. Anyway, what are you doing in Notcry, Cedille?
Well, one of the Melazine agents from the Marechaussee Phantom followed the trail of a smuggling case straight to Notcry. But she still hasn't made it back to Fontaine. We all started to get worried, and I happen to have some time off, so I'm here to check up on her. But enough about that for now. This merchant told me you needed help tracking down your missing companion. Could you describe them to me? The more details, the better. Then, would it be possible to take me to the last place you saw them?
Sure thing.
E, gente, na minha opinião, eu acho que os Melusine são os melhores NPCs do jogo. Pois eles são uma raça que nasceram na região de Fontaine, mas só que eles eram desprezados pela sociedade humana. Os Melusine não eram muito bem vistos pelo povo de Fontaine. Tanto que eles eram tratados como apenas aberrações. Mas após os eventos que a gente viu na história do Neuvillette e também da Sigewinne, vimos que agora os Melusine são tratados como iguais. Agora eles são protegidos pelo povo de Fontaine. Pois quando teve um caso que um dos Melusine estava sendo ameaçado por um dos humanos que ainda o desprezava, toda a sociedade da região de Fontaine ficava protegendo os Melusines. Eles começaram a ver que os Melusine são seres importantes e que devem ser tratados como iguais e com carinho. Até porque os Melusine são uma raça que são bem mais inteligentes do que os humanos.
Alright, this is the last place we saw Clink-Clank. I remember that the recon bot disappeared.
I've learned a little about those flying machines since I've been here. Their battery life isn't very long. Flying all the way out here is probably their limit. So, someone must have been in the vicinity to pick it up. We should ask around. Maybe someone saw something.
Oh, there's a group of people over there. Let's ask them. Hello. We wanted to ask something.
Looking for trouble, kid? No? Then scram.
Ugh, not a good start. Legally speaking, even suspects have the right to remain silent. We can't force them to answer our questions.
That's what you're worried about? Well, it's your lucky day. There's no law in Notcry.
Clink-Clank Legion, attack!
Fine. If you want to talk, then let's talk. Ask me anything you want to know.
Have you seen a group of people carrying a heavy object pass through here? If so, which direction did they go in?
I see that pretty much on the daily.
If we think about when they started the lookout versus when it would have been 2 days ago, between 4 and 10 p.m. We're looking for anyone in the vicinity who left with a heavy object in tow.
When you put it that way, I did see a group like that. Real shifty looking. Came in the afternoon, left at night. I'm pretty sure they were heading in that direction.
That direction, If they knew that their cargo was being targeted by other merchants, they were probably trying to get out of here without being seen. I think I know where they were heading.
Estão vendo só? É por isso que os Melusine são os mais importantes também da região de Fontaine. Porque eles são leais, eles são honestos e o melhor de tudo, eles são mais competentes no trabalho do que eles fazem, das funções deles, do que em relação aos humanos. Porque todo mundo sabe que o ser humano é complicado. todo mundo sabe que o ser humano é complicado, mas os Melusines, eles fazem o completo oposto. Eles não reclamam, eles gostam muito do trabalho que eles estão fazendo. E o melhor de tudo, eles não aceitam suborno de nenhum humano que tenta mudar alguma coisa que eles fizeram pro Melusine meio que fazer isso por eles. Porque se algum ser humano da sociedade da região de Fontaine fizer isso com algum Melusine, eles avisam o Neuvillette. Pois, pra quem não sabe, o Neuvillette, ele é como se fosse o líder da região de Fontaine. Na verdade, o Neuvillette é o juiz da região de Fontaine. Ele que julga o destino dos personagens, se eles vão ser presos ou se vão ser condenados à morte. Mas só que na parte deles serem condenados à morte, não é muito o caso que acontece. Eles são mais meio que mandados pra prisão mesmo. Que é na região, que é na fortaleza do Isle Treslen. Se bem que a prisão do Isle Treslen nem parece uma prisão. Parece bem mais um lugar onde todo criminoso vai e eles estão felizes de ficar lá. Nem parece uma prisão. Parece um lugar onde tanto pessoas boas como pessoas ruins vivem quase equilibrado. Mas isso não quer dizer que o Isle Treslen não bota ordem na prisão. Ele bota ordem sim. Ainda bem que a Sigwine, que pertence à raça dos Melusines, é uma personagem jogável. Só é uma pena que, mesmo ela sendo uma personagem que pertence a essa raça que foi desprezada pelo povo de Fontaine, pois a Sigwine, ela meio que tomou algum tipo de poção que a transformou numa humana. Mas só que ela ainda mantém as características de uma Melusine. Isso foi muito ligado à personagem. Pena que o povo não percebe isso, só querem saber só da gameplay dela.
Assuming their stamina is within the range of a normal adult, if we factor in the weight of their cargo, they would have had to stop here and rest. Which means there should be quite a few traces around here.
Traces? What kind of traces? This place just looks like a random stretch of wilderness.
Oh, there's a whole bunch. Here and over there. Oh, it might be hard for you humans to pick up on. If I point them out, could you help me investigate?
This is the recon bot from that day! But Clink-Clank isn't here.
Yup, pretty much what I expected. When they made their initial escape, they took the recon bot with them to cover their tracks. But it's exhausting to travel with that kind of cargo. So, once they made it far enough, they dropped the recon bot and ran off with Clink-Clank. I doubt they expected anyone to search this area. I bet these footprints are from when they fled this location.
Is that enough to tell where they went?
Enough to give us some clues at least. I see a special kind of sand in the footprints. It clearly isn't from any of the areas we passed through so far. If I'm right, they probably tracked the sand in from somewhere else. Somewhere they go a lot. Like their hideout.
A special kind of sand. Oh, wait! Near the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau on Paha Isle, there's a place called Maroon Basin. Oh, there's a huge beach there.
Then that's where we should head next.
Wow! Melusines are awesome! I want one!
Melusines are people, not pets, I know.
Well, that's the last clue we needed, right? Let's get going!
E a Aino querendo ter uma Melusine. Mas é como a Cedille disse. Melusines são pessoas e não bichos de estimação. Eu não diria que são meio que pessoas, mas são meio que sim. Porque os Melusines, eles se comportam bem fiel que nem os humanos. Eles interagem, conversam, são inteligentes, eles têm emoções. E também eles entendem muito bem das coisas erradas, bem mais do que o ser humano.
camp here, but I don't see Clink-Clank anywhere. Maybe he's inside.
With this many people standing guard, breaking in seems out of the question.
I'm sorry, everyone, but I think this is as far as I can go. There's not much I can help you with in there.
Don't be sorry, Sadil. You've been such a big help. I wouldn't even mind sharing some of my secret dessert stash with you. And anyway, you probably shouldn't be here for this part because I'm about to do something bad, and you're too good for that.
Okay.
I know. Like I said before, I'm the boss of the Crumb-Cake Craft Shop, and I'm gonna save my friend no matter what it takes.
Whoa! Is that Zip-Zap Spybot number 1?
It's Zip-Zap Warbot number 1 now.
Whoa! Warbot? I knew the kid was making dangerous stuff.
With Zip-Zap Warbot on our side, there's no stopping us. Come on, charge!
The wrong test subject. It's too late. The wrong test subject. What is this thing? Help! Does somebody help me?
What are you running for? Just take it down! There's nothing scary about...
Phew! We're in! Wait! What's that?
Whatever it is, it doesn't look friendly. Hold on.
This hunk of metal has Clink-Clank's core. The thief already took him apart.
Quite the improvement, don't you think? My creation is 10 times more powerful than your little toy.
E aí está ele. Eu já suspeitava que esse cara tinha alguma coisa a ver com o roubo da Aino, mas só que, assim como outros NPCs, sempre adoram esconder as coisas que fazem.
To accomplish something that will shock the world, you're better off working behind the scenes. I must admit, though, I'm rather surprised you made it this far. I expected you to spend more time fixating on those
You deliberately tried to steer us in the wrong direction.
What? You never questioned the fact that the first notice you found just so happened to have the clues you were searching for? The front desk is where people go to exchange information. But I get to decide what to put front and center. The person who controls the information controls the people who seek it.
So you're the one who stole Clink-Clank!
So what if I am? There's only one rule in Nodcry. Winner takes all. With this prototype, the Mora I earn will put me on equal footing with the other factions. Then, no one, not even you, will be able to say a word against me.
Just using a piece of tech you stole from us?
Stole? No, rescued. I'm taking advantage of its wasted potential. Ever since learning about Kuvaki, I knew there was huge potential for machine integration. I came all this way, but the stubborn natives refused to even entertain my ideas. It didn't go any better with the Fatui and their monopoly on Kuvaki research. But then, this stupid girl who spends all her time making useless toys opens a workshop, and all the factions of Nodcry practically grovel at her feet. She's the one who gets to make a ground-breaking machine that has the potential to reshape the entire market. That role should have been mine!
Right. 'Cause it's definitely not embarrassing to have beef with a kid.
That's enough! Give Clink-Clank back to us, right now!
We'll see about that.
Então esse cara simplesmente roubou a tecnologia da Aino para querer dinheiro e também para querer revolucionar a tecnologia dela.
There is no escape
Ver o projeto nas mãos da Aino como uma coisa insignificante. Nossa, gente, eu não sei vocês, mas esse robô parece que não tá morrendo. Nossa, ele quase matou a Colette se não tivesse trocado. Persista. Ah, então nosso objetivo aqui não é tentar não é tentar derrotar o robô, mas sim tentar resistir. Olha, mas olha o dano que esse boss causa. Nossa, tá tirando metade do dano da minha equipe. Quer dizer, dano não, o HP. Mesmo tendo a Furina como uma suporte. Ah, matou a Furina. Aí, faltam alguns minutos. Eu achei que a Aino fosse uma personagem que tinha alguma parte de dar suporte, mas parece que não. Aí. Nem era pra derrotar o robô. Era só pra persistir por mais tempo.
What's happening? I need an engineer over here. Quick, fix it!
The core stopped working. It's supposed to concentrate Kuvaki, but it looks like it needs a specific transmission medium to
What kind of medium?
Judging by the smell, I'd say some kind of dessert?
What?
Don't sound so surprised. Clink-Clank is a dessert baking robot, but I always thought it would be too sad if he had to watch other people eat all the time without joining in. So when I designed Clink-Clank, I gave him the ability to eat desserts too, not just bake them.
I think I understand now. The consumption of a cake-like dessert is required to keep the core's Kuvaki concentration function operating. If cake baking is the goal, that kind of system is sustainable. But to use it as a weapon, not even Nodcry's entire flour and sugar production would be enough to generate the required amount of power.
And you're just noticing this now? Well then get rid of that stupid function! Make it run on something else!
Boss, it's embedded into the system. I'm not skilled enough to change something like that. I didn't even notice it at first.
See? Clink-Clank isn't a war machine. Now give him back.
This technology could have been revolutionary. It was supposed to be my big break. And now it's trapped in some useless kitchen bot, all because of your stupid childish idea. No, the prototype stays with me. I just need to hold out until I can secure an investment. Someone, get back the prototype!
Try me, you Enough! Whoa! What are you all doing here?
Protecting the Krumkaki craft shop is a job for all who call it home. Activating Annihilation Mode.
It's too
Another
late
test
for
subject.
regrets.
Kerplunk!
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call.
He got away!
Let him run for now. Nodcry doesn't have laws, but it does have rules. Once word starts to spread about what happened here, he'll get what's coming to him.
Is everyone all right? Apparently Nodcry doesn't have a police force, so I contacted your friends for help.
Wow! Way to think ahead, Cedille. Wait! What about Clink-Clank?
Miss Aino, during the altercation, my brethren and I retrieved the core from that construct. It should go to its rightful owner. I apologize for thinking otherwise before. This technology needs safekeeping, and I think... No. I know that it's safest in your hands.
And I know you're not the bad guys I thought you were, so enough with all the mushy stuff, all right? Let's go home, Enougha. Oh, and when we get back, I want dessert. I think my monthly quota deserves to be reset, don't you?
E terminamos o terceiro ato, que é mais conhecido como o terceiro dia, já que esse evento não tem o ato 1, o 2 e o 3 como os outros. Mas confesso que aquele NPC foi muito burro para poder usar o Android de comida de sobremesa da Aino com uma arma de guerra. Pro robô poder funcionar, ele precisa comer sobremesa e doces. E bom, gente, vamos ver como é que vai ser o quarto ato. Porque pra quem não sabe, o quarto ato nem é tão lá grande coisa. Ele é só uma missão extra nos eventos. Porque a missão de verdade, a história dos eventos, que tem dos personagens e tal, ele acaba pra valer no terceiro ato. O quarto, ele é apenas um extra. Não é uma coisa que tem que ir mais além do que apenas isso. Como foi no caso, o evento que aconteceu na região de Liyue, onde teve muito desenvolvimento da Rutal. Depois que termina o terceiro ato, já acaba a história. O quarto é apenas um extra. Mas é uma pena que a Royalverse deixou o desenvolvimento e a história da Rutal num evento limitado, o que é bem triste. Eles podiam ter deixado essa parte aí da história da personagem numa segunda quest. Mas não, preferiram deixar isso num evento limitado. Mas é assim que a Royalverse faz, é pra ganhar dinheiro com o jogo. Mas vamos ver como que vai ser esse quarto ato aqui, porque ele vai ser bem pequeno.
Hey, Aneva! Oh, Yehuda! You're here too?
Well, after all that hard work, I at least deserve a slice of cake for my efforts. Don't you think?
Wait, there's cake?
Yes. You two are here just in time. Aino wanted to thank you for your help, so now that Clink-Clank is back safe and sound, she thought it would be nice for everyone to try out his baking.
Wow! So this is what Clink-Clank was supposed to look like.
Yes. Luckily, the core was still intact, so all Aino had to do was make a new body.
Woohoo! Is it ready? Hey! He ate it!
It's not unusual for a chef to take a few bites before serving a dish.
No need to worry. Once he's had his fill, he can get started on the desserts for everyone else. It'll just be a moment.
All right. Wait, speaking of desserts, where's Aino?
She thought of a new idea for a robot and shut herself in the workshop to get started. When inspiration strikes, she jumps into action. That's just who she is.
Why does Aino like building robots so much?
Retrieving historical records from databank. At first, I believe Aino was just shocked to find something that fascinated her more than desserts. And fortunately, her friends respected her passion, even if, aside from struggling to make ends meet, there was little time for much else. Then, one day, an acclaimed teacher discovered her and recognized her passion for what it truly was: genius. Just like her friends, she finally discovered what she wanted to do, and not only that, she excelled at it. And when genius and passion collide, there's not much that can get in the way. So, Aino left her childhood friends, established the Clink-Clank Crumbkake craft shop, and started making all kinds of robot companions. Perhaps it all comes down to the natural instinct of a genius. The drive to see their imagination come to life.
Oh, so that's what draws her to robotics.
Based on my own experience with Aino, I think there's more to it than that. Long before she took me in, she was already pushing her skills to the limit in an effort to give each robot a distinct personality, and she already treated them. What I mean is, it's not something that started with me just because I have a unique background. I think, after walking the path of a genius for so long, she looked around and realized there was no one at her side. And it made her feel lonely. So me, Clink-Clank, and all the other robots Aino has added to the workshop, we're not just proof of her genius. We're her family. We give her the companionship she longs for. As I see it, that's the true relationship between Aino and her robots.
Oh, wow! So, you really mean a lot to her.
Yes, and for that reason, it did not matter to Aino how powerful Clink-Clank could become, nor how feared or coveted his technology might be among the factions. And she decided that he would join his family, and that meant she would spare no effort to save him.
Yeah, that makes sense. But it makes Paimon wonder why someone like Aino would choose to stay and not...
I'm afraid my logic unit cannot make sense of that question.
Well, the way Paimon sees it, Notcry is a dog-eat-dog place full of scheming and scamming. The people that thrive here seem to be built for that kind of thing. Anyone else would use the kind of tech Aino has to make weapons and threaten people. But Aino... she takes something that could be a weapon and turns it into a robot that makes cakes.
No, my view is the exact opposite. I've encountered the full spectrum of people that live here in Notcry. But in my experience, very few of them can be said to represent this place. You say Aino doesn't fit in here, but I believe the opposite. If I were to attempt to define what a person from Notcry should be, no one is a better match than Aino.
Ooh, the dessert should be done!
Yes, one moment. Allow me to serve them.
I want the one with the most frosting!
All right, everyone. Dig in.
So worth it.
E terminamos o quarto ato. É como eu falei, gente, ele é bem curtinho. E, gente, eu confesso que eu curti bastante a história desse evento aqui, pois ele conta muita coisa sobre a personalidade da Aino e também do porquê, da razão porque ela tem uma paixão muito grande pelos seus robôs. Pois ela comia muito doce, tentava vender, mas só que não dava muito certo. Aí depois ela começou a ter interesse muito nas coisas robóticas. Só depois que um NPC reconheceu a paixão dela, a ensinou muito nisso. Tanto que a Aino se dedicou instantaneamente a essa sua ambição de ter robôs. E é por isso que ela meio que se afastou dos seus amigos de infância e afundou a própria oficina. Mas só que mesmo a Aino tendo tudo isso, os robôs, ela se sentia solitária. E é por isso que ela tem tanto a Inefa e aquele outro robozinho que é bem difícil falar o nome dele. Mas é muito legal ver a história dos personagens de 4 estrelas serem aprofundadas. Como foi no caso da Xinhuan e também da Fisher. Pois essas duas personagens tiveram destaque nas suas histórias. Não só elas, mas até a Mona. É por isso que é muito legal ter as histórias dos personagens 4 estrelas sendo muito bem apreciadas nos eventos. Porque o povo só dá valor quando um evento é limitado. É por isso que a Roverse não faz uma quest própria deles. Bom, galera, esse foi o vídeo. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. E se inscreve no canal, ative o sininho para receber os próximos vídeos. E deixe seu like e fique por dentro do crescimento dos jogos. E bora, galera! Foi!